The Shulchan Aruch writes in Siman Tzadi Sif Yudalet, a person should try Yeshkim Adam Lebet Knesset K'dei Sheyimane Im Hayud Harishonim. A person should try to be one of the 10 first people in the Minyan in order to show that he is very cautious with being one of the 10. It's a very big thing to try to be one of the first 10 people in the Minyan. Now there's an interesting halakha in Tet Zayin, which has a lot of ramifications, and it's a very important halakha. So please listen carefully. In Sif Tet Zayin, Ha'olech b'derech v'legel le'ir v'otzel lelun ba im lefanav ad dal minim makom mitpalelim ba'asara tzarich lelech sham u'la'acharav tzarich lechazor al mil kedei she'yitpalel ba'asara. So if a person is traveling on the road and he wants to and he reaches the city that he wants to rest, meaning he's on the way somewhere from point A to point B, and on the way to point B he has to take a rest. He wants to stop at a hotel or whatever. If in front of him up to 4 mil, each mil is about an 18-minute distance. So 72 minutes ahead of him, he has a minyan. He has to go to travel up to 72 minutes ahead of him to get a minyan, which means if a person is traveling from destination A to destination B, and in between destination A and destination B, which means he's traveling all the way to destination B, but until he gets to destination B, he has 72 minutes away from where he is right now, but not out of the way, meaning anyways he's traveling in that direction anyways. He has to travel up to 72 minutes to pray with a minyan if he's going that way anyways. And he has to travel backwards 1 mil, which is 18 minutes. He has to travel backwards. Okay, so that's the halakha regarding someone who's traveling, someone who's on the road, and if he's going in the direction that he's going, he has within 72 minutes a minyan. He cannot say, I'm going to pray by myself. He has to go forward towards his destination up to 72 minutes and backwards against his destination 18 minutes. What's the halakha regarding someone who's not traveling? He's at home. So the Mishnah Board talks about that scenario. Someone who's yashev bebeito, he's dino kimela acharav. He has the halakha that he has to go within 18 minutes of where he is. It's like he has to go backwards. And therefore, if someone who lives in a city, within a mil of a place where they're praying with 10 people, he needs to go every single morning to pray with the minyan. Right? And he brings over here, they live in a city, and they're lazy, they don't want to pray with the minyan. It's too cold, I get home from work already, I'm tired, I don't want to pray. Right? He says over here, the halakha requires a person to seek out a minyan within 18 minutes of your destination, which in Queens, New York, there's no excuse. You have many minyanim within 18 minutes, especially if you're driving, which is usually the modes of transportation that we're talking about over here, because usually people drive. So within 18 minutes, Baruch Hashem, the whole main street is within 18 minutes. You have a minyanim all the time, like I mentioned already in the past, and therefore a person is obligated to find the minyan unless he's honest. Again, honest is a different scenario. He starts work very early, different stuff like that. Is busy obviously once in a while. If a person has no choice, he has no choice. But to say on a daily, I'm too tired, I came home from work, I don't want to pray Arvit with minyan, or Shachrit in the morning, it's too crazy, my kids, my wife, it's clear. Halakha requires a person to travel up to 18 minutes to make sure he prays with the minyan. So you see how important it is. And okay, B'ezrat Hashem, let's be Mekayem. Okay, B'chavod.